Welcome back. Zoe Flowers here, back with another reading, and this one is for our Cancers. So because it's so late in the month, what we're doing is late March to early May. So this reading is going to cover from today until the second week of May or so for our Cancer's Sun, Moon, Rising. Before we get started, I am going to ring my chime just to clear away any energies. It's been a super busy day. So let's just take a deep breath in, exhaling out. And if you do have on headphones, you might want to just take them out or turn them down for a second, because sometimes this can be kind of loud. Cleansing the cards, cleansing myself, cleansing the cards, cleansing the space, cleansing myself. All right, let's go. Cancers. Starting out with the ancestors. That's pretty cool, considering Cancer is about family. Lineage. Okay. And these two. Okay. All right. Got it. So these three are in reverse. This one is in the upright. So I'm actually going to read this one first. So it says balance yourself, direction, growth, life stages. I feel that. I feel that. So Cancer, if you're feeling a little out of sorts, the message from your ancestors is to really look at the direction you're going. So before I read this, because I do want to see, where the people are from. Oh, the Cree people in Canada. Okay. Are you on your own flow, or are you following the current? And here you are, water sign, right? We are in Pisces season. So we're going to just keep with this vibe of water. First of all, we have go with the flow in reverse. We have reconnect with Mother Earth in reverse. We have explore your creative side in reverse. These are all the things that make life go. These are the things that make life work. These are the things that allow us to be balanced that we don't pay enough attention to. We don't pay enough attention to reconnect to Mother Earth. And it's interesting because we have the butterflies here and the butterflies there. So if there's a transformation that you're wanting to happen, if there's like a job or a relationship or something that you're trying to move forward or to bring into the world, what is your relationship to Mother Earth? And is the thing that you're trying to create, is it to bring balance and direction to all? Or is it just for yourself, for your ego? There is a message here again about exploring your creative side, perhaps going back to the drawing board and really figuring out, why am I doing what I'm doing? Because of this butterfly here, because the butterfly, we know, right, starts off one way, goes into its chrysalis, and then boom, comes out and becomes something beautiful. The butterfly does kind of fight its way out of the chrysalis, right? It does. The butterfly does fight its way out of the chrysalis, but it is not fighting against nature. It is not fighting against itself. I would say that what it's fighting for, if it's fighting at all, is its transformation, is what it is becoming, is what it is destined to become. And that is for you as well, Cancer. Whatever you're going through right now, it's like step back, go back to the drawing board. Can you bring more creativity to the situation? Can you bring your true self to the situation instead of, again, go with the flow in reverse, going with what other people are telling you to do, going with old emotions, going with old feelings, going with old ways of being, and not being your true creative self, not showing up as yourself, not being truthful, lying. Lying takes us out of balance. Typically, lying can be traced to some sort of fear. Fear of not fear and lack, fear of being seen as we quote unquote really are, or meaning maybe we're covering up for something, maybe we don't feel like we are efficient. I'm hearing efficient enough, and so the lies are a cover up. When we don't feel like the truth is good enough, when we feel like we're lacking in something, that's just one way. And also people lying to us. The message here is not to take it that serious, again, because it is coming from a place of lack. Not saying that you just hear a lie, accept the lie, and keep pretending as if the lie is the truth. No, Cancer. It's like if you feel like somebody is lying to you at work, whatever, take in that information and figure out the most creative way to deal with the situation. This reconnecting to Mother Earth and balancing yourself is the same thing. It's like balancing your emotions. Looking at the way nature moves, looking at the way water moves. Water can be super powerful or it can be super calm. What do you need to be? Are your emotions in alignment with the situations that are happening, or are your emotional reactions way above and beyond the situations that are at hand? If that's the case, could it be, again, because you are working on somebody else's timeline and not your own? Once you get on your own timeline, once you get on your own path, the one that allows you to be creative and big, then you don't have to be resentful. You can be balanced because you're coming from a place of integrity. You're coming from a place of truth. Does that make sense? What herb can help Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising? What herb or plant? Whoa. So we've got Bay, which is great. We have Bay. It was in reverse for wisdom. So working with a bay leaf. This book actually does have very interesting rituals. So perhaps writing on a bay leaf how you would like to feel. How you would like to feel. How you would like to experience life. This was in reverse. How can you bring more wisdom to the situation? How can you bring more love to the situation? And maybe, because we have the book here, maybe if you don't know how, it could be time to reach out to someone, therapist, counselor, healer, to help you. We have grounding also in reverse with potato. So how can you be more grounded in your creative side, in your creativity? And then we have tranquility, violet, which was also in reverse. And that's sitting under go with the flow. So again, your ability to be peaceful, and tranquility and balance feels very similar to me. So your ability to feel peaceful and tranquil and balanced again has to do with you finding your own timeline and going with that. Then you can go with the flow. Then you can go with what is. But first, you have to be on your own. Again, you have to center your own creativity. You have to center your own connection to Mother Earth. So this is also about, I wish I had my chakra cards with me, because this is also about how you feel about being on the planet, your walk through life, how you're walking through life. Are you walking in your integrity? Other messages for Cancer. That is your question. Are you walking in integrity? We have the Page of Cups. And perhaps this is a new feeling for you. Right? Cups signifies Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Perhaps walking in your integrity and your own creativity is a new feeling for you. Perhaps. And if it is, that's totally fine. But once you do that, so we had all of these cards in reverse. Every single one of these cards was in reverse, except Balance Yourself, Page of Cups, which is becoming, the page is like learning about or just practicing something for the first time, sort of being a novice, right? So it's like, okay, you're just learning how to balance your emotions, maybe. Maybe this will be something, and then, which makes perfect sense with that butterfly there, right? It's like you're just learning. You're just figuring out, like, oh, these are the building blocks that can be helpful to me. Centering myself, centering my creativity, and finding what makes, when I say get on your own timeline, that means, our society says by a certain age, you should have accomplished this. By a certain age, you should have that. Maybe we're getting away from that as a people, but it's still kind of there. So getting on your own timeline means really figuring out, what do you value? What does work mean to you? What does relationship mean to you? What does your relationship to children mean to you? What does your relationship to the land mean to you? Right? And this is all a part of balancing yourself. And then once that's done, we have the world. We have the world here. This will open up the world. You will go from feeling like, a page here, like you still have so much to learn, to actually having a bigger and brighter view of the world. And they're even looking at each other, the way the cards fell. It's like the ram person, I say ram because they've got the ram ears on the world. The ram is looking in the direction of the page. And she is also looking at the wheel, the medicine wheel. And, this judgment here, this can be about the ancestors. This can be about a rebirth of sorts, of coming out new. Even here, it's like rising out of the pits, rising up, right? We've got the fire there, and then we've also got the clouds. And one person has the gavel, and this devil figure has the book. And it's like not judging yourself too harshly in this process, but allowing yourself to be guided by your ancestors more and trusting the messages more and trusting that the world, even how you're judging the world. Are you even judging the world too harshly? So judging yourself too harshly and judging the world too harshly. And that is not the way. Right? We've got a new way of being with this Page of Cups and this going with the flow, this fish in this water. A new way of being is possible. A new way of feeling is possible. And I think that's it. That's all I have for you, Cancer. Drop down in the comments. Let me know if this resonates. Like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Bye.